first got involved with the issue of foster youth through my dad's Rotary Club. Someone from Just in Time came to speak, and he came back that morning and was inspired and told me all about it. I just wanted to help one person be able to have their own apartment and have that home and that independence that I knew many of the Country Day students would have that next year when we moved away.
As I was planning the whole moving into my first apartment complex, getting the roommate, figuring out how much the rent is going to cost and what the deposit is and the furniture. So having that kind of furniture just delivered to me without me having to put very much thought or stress into it, it helped me at a critical time.
We were able to work towards fundraising and then eventually go to IKEA and pick out the furniture, and then we had a building day and we were all able to work on that together. It
was interesting watching them try to assemble the IKEA furniture because they told me basically to stand by and just let them assemble the furniture because they're doing that kind of stuff for you. They're having a hard time, particularly on the desk chair, because there were some mechanisms that didn't really make sense to them. So that, well, if I put this pipe in here, what happens to this? And then the pipe just flew out. And I was just, well, that's why I have to go help them now. At the end of the day, it was just a very fulfilling moment to see everything completed and seeing everyone's hard work pay off and seeing Darius be so happy. And I knew that I wanted to be able to continue that on. Miss Nordinger called me when the next year still wanted to continue that on as a project and had said that they had seen my class's dedication to it and the impact it had on us, and they wanted to continue that on but also take it a step further.
And the thing about Just in Time is you're raising money not only for something that is 10 minutes away from our school, but also something that's for people our own age. And I really hope that it goes on year after year and grade after grade, because you finally get to really be in someone else's position for a little bit. And I think that's really important.
I think that I used to take a lot more for granted than I do now because of realizing how fortunate I am to be able to go to La Jolla Country Day and be able to have my own car. And I feel like when I grow up, I also really want to help be able to be there for someone who doesn't have those opportunities.
I think in talking to April and Susanna, that all came together, that realization that what we did mattered and what we did actually had an impact on other people.
They were just really grateful and honored to have people that they didn't know be so invested in what they needed in the long run.
I also came in and got to experience Just in Time in the office. I got to help out with the Changing Lanes project and stuff, and it was really interesting because I never really thought about learning to drive. My dad always taught me, but the foster youth, they wouldn't necessarily have a dad that was excited to teach them to drive, and I thought Just in Time did a really good job.
I think my desire to help really sprouted from Miss Nordinger and just involvement with the students at Country Day. I think my mother made me start thinking about the foster care system in general because she's a CASA.
My dad raised my brother and I on the idea of giving back to others, and seeing me lead those projects in high school and then knowing that that led to an even greater impact overall, I think is exactly what he meant.
Our goal for the year is to help even more and assist Just in Time by supporting 3 or more kids.
I would say, as cliche as it sounds, you really can make a difference, and creating those connections and those relationships are really what make everything worth it. You'll carry them with you for as long as you live.